Welcome back. You are still watching Soweto TV News. Thank you once again for choosing to stay with us. My name is Tshepi Khanye, bringing you your sports update this hour. In our first story, Sports for Social Change Network have been a community driver for a decade and now embark on a new journey by partnering with a renowned foundation, Lead Like Mandela. Sports for Development represents an approach to proactively and effectively harnessing the power of sport, and it represents a scalable route to increase active participation and social change in communities of need. SSCN creates opportunities for sport as an agent for change and development for the youth.
The SSCN was founded by Nike in 2007. In collaboration with other organizations, Nike created Sports for Social Change networks in South Africa, Brazil, Kenya, and the UK that strive for strategic collaboration between the private and the public sector in order to create opportunities for sports as an agent for change and development for the youth. They promote growth and progress of the Sport for Change movement.
The signing of the MOU today really speaks about us looking at projects across the African continent and how we're going to be driving social change collectively, of which leadership is one aspect of it.
Sure. SSCN creates opportunities for sports as an agent for change and development for the youth. The partnership with Lead Like Mandela is key for the advancement of the leaders in our communities.
So it's showing you what's your physical power that you have. It's teaching you the mental powers you have of vision, discipline, focus, perseverance, commitment. It shows you the emotional power you have to connect with people, to work as a team, to build social cohesion, to respect one another, to support one another as a team so that we all win.
Africa's leading Sport for Development network continues to work with partners across the continent to deliver sustainable social impact through sport and physical activity. Malwandla Hlekane for Soweto TV Sports.
In their debut game of their tour in Cork on Thursday night, the South African A team suffered a dismal 28-14 loss at the hands of Munster. Even while it was already predicted that Munster would outperform them, the SA team's performance throughout the match, which featured no fewer than 14 internationals, was not only subpar but also embarrassing for the Springbok brand. The SA team looked like a team that had only practiced twice, failed to raise the intensity to what the game required, and did themselves no favors in terms of selection hopes for the future. Although the scoreline may not reflect it, Munster were by far the superior team and could have easily won by more. Robin Williams, a British golfer of South African descent, won the Blue Label Development Tour's one-day event on Monday at Killarney Country Club, capping his trip to his own country with his first Sunshine Tour triumph. Williams, who was raised in Stellenbosch but migrated to Europe when he was just 8 years old, enjoyed a successful amateur career in the UK before returning professional and moving back to his own country. The 10th and final tournament of the current season was held in Killarney. Each of the 10 one-day tournaments on the Blue Label Development Tour events included 50,000 rands cash prize pool, increasing players' opportunities to practice their talents. And finally, Banyana, after a stellar year, walked away with yet another trophy to add to their cabinet after their 14th edition of the Feather Awards. This year, the hosting baton was passed to of Lumko Johnson's mentees, Candice Murisele, who will hold down the award ceremony alongside her sisters Bontle as well as Rafilwe. They were joined by sign language activist Andiswa Kabashe. Have a look.
The winners of the 14th Feather Awards were announced on Thursday night, hosted by three Modicel sisters, Refilwe, Bontle and Candice, took place at Market Theatre. Stars stunned on the red carpet before entering the theatre for a night filled with glitz, glam and entertainment. Banyana were the winners of the Sports Personality of the Year award, with striker Tshepi Khanye available to accept the award.
It feels great to collect the award and win the team because majority of the girls are still on season and playing. Because of my injury, I'm here to collect it, and I think it's an honor, because we know how hard we worked, we know how hard we have come, and we truly appreciate that we always been so difficult over the years to work so hard and not being recognized. But I think after winning the African Cup of Nations, the team deserves this. And we're happy.
It was indeed a tight competition for the award, as they were in a category alongside Kgotsatso Montjane and Andile Dlamini. Trust the champions of Africa to rise to the occasion and win once again. Malwandla Hlekane for Soweto TV Sports.
Well, that's how we conclude this hour's edition of Sports News right here on Soweto TV News. Once again, handing over to my co-pilot, Zola.
Thank you, Tshepi, for the sports update. Let's take a look at tomorrow's weather. Remember, we love hearing from you, so please feel free to engage with us or share any news or stories that are happening in and around your neighborhood. You can contact us on 011-933-3000. Alternatively, you can send us an email on news@sowetotv.co.za. Well, that's all the news that we have for you for this evening. From myself and the rest of the team, have a great weekend and thank you for watching.